Sit or lie down in a comfortable position where you will not be disturbed for at least a half hour. Close your eyes and breathe deeply at a pace that is comfortable for you. Listen to the music and breathe. As you descend the steps to the grotto, you feel a cool breeze coming from the chamber. You feel like you are coming home as you reach the bottom of the stairs and see that everything is just as you left it. There are trinkets, candles, and a small cabinet filled with soft towels. Your crown is sitting on a small table. You put it on and enter the pool. The waters start to bubble around you. Sit and relax for a while in the water and think about all of your underwater friends. Open your eyes and stretch out your tail. It feels good to be back in the water. Dive under and swim through the tunnel and up into the sunshine. Feel the warmth of the sun on your face. Look around. There are no boats in sight, so you float on your back and drink in the sun on your wet body. The sun is warm and comforting. As you drift in the ocean waters, take a deep breath. And as you let it out, let all of your cares float away. Enjoy a few minutes to yourself, floating in the sunshine. You hear a noise in the sky and look upward. You see a small plane coming closer. You dive into the depths of the sea and look for your friends. You see a school of brilliant blue fish and say hello. They swim around you playfully and move on. A family of lobsters calls out to you, and you wave at them cheerfully. You swim over to the coral reef and check in on all the lovely little creatures that live in its nooks. They say hello and wish you well. You swim on, practicing your spins and twists and turns. You are getting very good at swimming with a tail. You see your friend the octopus. He is busy teaching a group of younger creatures how to use shells and sticks as tools. You watch for a while and then move on. Everyone seems to be doing very well. There is not much for you to do. You decide to go further than you have ever swam and see what new things you will find. As you swim further away from the shore, the ocean waters are getting darker. You see something sticking up out of the ocean floor. As you swim closer, you realize it is a small box. You wonder how it got there, and how it has lasted for so long under the water. You pick it up, brushing off the sand and a few weeds. The box starts to crumble into pieces in your hand. Inside, you find a large ornate key attached to a chain. It looks very old. You wonder what it opens. You look around and don't see any other items near it. So you slip the chain around your neck and swim on. You come to a large rock formation. You didn't know there was something like this under the water. You can't see it from the land. You swim toward it and notice a crevice, like a small cave opening hidden amongst the rocks. It's only wide enough for you to slip through sideways, but it looks larger inside. Dare you enter the cave? You slip into the cave entrance. There is a long hallway that leads deeper into the cave. You swim slowly forward to see what you will find. The further you swim, the darker the hallway is getting, until it is pitch black. Do you have the faith to continue, or should you turn around? You decide to continue moving forward. On and on you slowly swim, running your hands along the edge of the wall to keep your bearings. Finally, you see a glimmer of light up ahead. It's very faint, but you move toward it. You finally come to an abrupt halt as you reach the end of the tunnel. You can't see anything, but you reach out with your hands and realize in front of you is a large wooden door. There is a handle and a tiny speck of light that you realize is a keyhole. You take the key from around your neck and put it into the keyhole. You turn it and hear a click as the lock opens. You push the door inward and see a large round chamber glowing with thin columns of light. The light is coming in from holes in the ceiling up above. You swim to the center and look around at the beautiful underwater chamber. It is surprisingly well lit for how deep it is within the sea. Stalactites reach down from the ceiling and look like chandeliers in the glowing light. The walls are lined with crystals in blue, green, red, pink, purple, and gold. Around the perimeter, there are 3 doors in the wall. You wonder who built this place and who it belonged to. You swim up to the first door and open it. It is a small chamber with a raised, smooth slab that looks like a bed. You swim out and go to the second door. Inside is another small chamber with smooth rocks that look like they could be used as a table and chairs. You swim to the third door and open it to find a high ceilinged chamber where you can swim up and poke your head out of the water for air. There is a round hole at the top that lets in sunlight. You swim back to the center chamber and realize you could decorate this place and make it your own. You found your underwater palace. You don't have to go back on land if you don't want to. You can stay and live underwater with your sea creature friends. Or when you want to go to land, you can always swim to your grotto and return to your human form. The choice is yours. You can have the best of both worlds. Enjoy the music as you make plans for your future.